A new update has arrived to GTA Online this week, which has brought about some different game changes along with some discounts as well. And today on the show, we're going to be talking about these discounts, and I will be giving you guys a review and a breakdown on some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week in GTA Online. This video is all about what to buy and also about what to avoid buying this week. Now, typically, our discounts and these buyer's guides, because of it, are usually a lot better. A lot of people aren't a fan of this week, but nonetheless, I'm here to give you guys all of the best performance, design, and customization breakdowns of these vehicles, so that you can get a comprehensive guide on what's actually worth picking up this week and if it's worth spending your money on. And so with all that said, let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping the like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar games, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. First, we have 30% off the Progen Tyrus, which is one of the removed vehicles from GTA Online, but it can be found and purchased this week at the LS car meet as a test drive vehicle with that 30% discount applied. This car is influenced by various race cars like the McLaren F1 GTR Longtail, the Selena 7R, and it boasts an aerodynamic shape with a front splitter, mesh intakes, and circular headlamps. It features fender extensions, efficient vents, and butterfly doors, and inside of the car, the Tyrus has a nice race-style cockpit with carbon fiber details and sports seating. Customization options also include bodywork and roll cage upgrades, and it's fitted with atomic racing slicks on 6-spoke rims, which I think enhance its high-speed racing appeal in this game. Like I said, it is one of the removed vehicles, so it would be worth picking up because of that, but this car definitely stands out performance-wise as one of the premier vehicles in GTA Online. Known for its remarkable grip, the Tyrus confidently latches onto any surface you drive on, allowing the driver to handle sharp turns insanely easy. That being said, there is a mild propensity with this car for it to understeer in certain cornering scenarios, so that's definitely a factor that buyers should be wary of. It's not terrible, but if it's something you don't anticipate, you may get sent right into a wall in the middle of a mission if you're not careful, so just keep that little anecdote in mind. Now, the engine screams really loudly though, and that lets you know it's putting out a lot of power. It sounds great, and the car can reach a top speed of 123.5 miles an hour, which obviously isn't close to a top 10 supercar in the game, but it does beat out a lot of other supercars in terms of a reliable, consistent handling system, which in my opinion is more important for day-to-day gameplay and money grinding. All in all though, the Tyrus is a powerhouse of performance, and it merges speed and stability into one car. Next up, we have 30% off the Grotti Stinger, another removed vehicle that's found at the LS car meet this week. The Stinger in GTA Online is inspired by 1960s Ferraris like the 250 GT California Spider, and it combines a classic Grand Tour body style with a chrome front and as well as circular headlamps. Its smooth body extends from the chrome-trimmed front fenders to a wider rear end, and the interior offers a nice wooden finish with customization options like a soft top or no roof if you want. Primary and preset secondary colors affect the body and the interior stitching respectively, and the Stinger's wheels are more akin to the Z-Type or the Hot Knife in the game, and to me that adds to its timeless vintage charm. Now, performance-wise, the Grotti Stinger distinguishes itself with its high speed and rapid acceleration, rivaling other various sports coupes. Powered by a front-mounted 3-liter V8 engine as described on the website, the Stinger achieves a top speed of 112 miles an hour, which is just okay, but it does have really good acceleration. However, the one downside here is it's prone to lots of oversteer at high speeds, and you're often going to fishtail during turns and sometimes slide off the road. Now, the Stinger's durability is moderate here in the game. It's capable of enduring multiple frontal impacts before becoming too damaged where your performance is really affected, but the acceleration is what's top tier about this vehicle and definitely within the sports classics category, and this top speed is also notable enough, but the unfortunate thing here is the braking distance with this car is very underwhelming, as it requires a much longer stopping distance to fully slow down compared to other sports category vehicles in this game. Next up, we have 30% off the Enus Stafford, also found at the LS car meet as a test drive vehicle for this week. Now, this car is more influenced, I would say, by the 1959 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud as well as the Jaguar Mark 9, noticeable in the grille, headlights, bumpers, as well as the rear wheel cover. It boasts a nice classic look with a tall grille, circular chrome accented headlights, as well as chrome details throughout the car, and the rear matches the elegance here with a nice curved shape and chrome features. Inside, it combines a vintage Roosevelt-inspired design with some luxury touches, and the vehicle's two-tone color scheme is also complemented by some nice hubcaps as well as white wall tires. Now, this car provides a just interesting ride and a decent enough braking experience that's, I would say, notably smoother older than many of its competitors in terms of the same year it's influenced by. In terms of overall performance though, the cars are just decent obviously. It probably sits somewhere between average and good. The acceleration is fairly standard, but the car does impress me with its top speed, which is quite satisfying if you want that top speed. However, it is worth mentioning that due to the heavier build, as well as the rear wheel drive setup this car has, you're going to find it prone to oversteer and also spinning out, especially if you try and accelerate out of a turn. Also, the Stafford's combination of height and narrow wheelbase might lead to some instability at high speeds as well, but when it comes to how much punishment it can take, the Stafford I would say is also about average in terms of durability. Now next up, we have the Lampdati Tropos Rallye, which isn't a discounted vehicle, but it is a podium vehicle, and since we only have 3 normal discounted vehicles, I wanted to discuss it real fast. The Tropos Rallye in GTA stands out for a nice, impressive off-road capable vehicle, attributed to its mid to rear engine layout, and it also ensures a lighter body and a better power to weight ratio. While it may not be the top performer in its class, its compact design aids in minimizing weight, and the vehicle does exhibit a tendency to understeer at high speeds due to the relatively small steering radius. Now the high revving engine, notable for causing pronounced backfires during shifting and deceleration, also contributes greatly to its power here, and among other rally cars in the game, the Tropos Rallye does shine with excellent cornering and stability on those rough and off-road terrains, thanks to the lightweight build, the low center of mass, as well as the shorter wheelbase. Overall, it's a great rally car. It kind of mirrors the Lancia Stratos Rally Edition, and I would say it's also influenced by the Chevrolet Corvette C3 as well as the Ferrari 288 GTO here. But next up, we have to talk very briefly about the Vapid Peyote Gasser, which is this week's prize ride. This car is an absolute piece of garbage. It may seem appealing with its decent speed and good acceleration, as well as fair enough braking, but it completely disappoints when it comes to handling. At high speed, the vehicle suffers from significant understeer and it makes turning challenging. Honestly, you're going to have to crawl through corners if you want to be successful turning with this vehicle in this game. If you want something that's similar to this, then I would just get the BF Weevil Custom, because it handles just about the same, but it's actually a decent vehicle because it is the fastest non-HSW vehicle in the game. I'm talking about the BF Weevil Custom, not the standard one. Either way though, this car is kind of inspired by the 1955 Ford Thunderbird Gasser, and so it's more unique here, but it's definitely a piece of trash vehicle. When it comes to what I recommend you buy this week, definitely buy the Progen Tyrus, as it is a removed DLC vehicle. Definitely try and win the Lampdati Tropos Rallye off of the Podium. Consider buying the Enus Stafford as well as the Grotti Stinger. There's definitely better choices we've had in other discounted vehicle weeks, but these aren't necessarily bad. And then when it comes to what I recommend you avoid buying this week, avoid the Vapid Peyote Gasser at all costs. But with that said, we have reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online for this weekly event, as well as the Podium and the prize ride vehicles. Let me know as we go further with other weekly events and buyer's guides on my channel if you guys want me to talk more about the customization and design first, or talk about the performance, etc. And if you want me to include the Podium vehicles and the prize ride vehicles if we don't have a lot of actual discounts for the week. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games content, then consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that sub button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.